Michaela has found herself in trouble once again, and it's a whole mess of a situation because Michaela has been getting called out a lot for not disclosing when she's doing paid promotions, and also in ads saying that she loves a product only for it to come out in a video months later that she actually hates the product. And now she's getting called out because she did a video reviewing products from companies that she said she's never heard of, and people found what she had to say to be way too harsh. Now, trust me, I totally get that this is a situation of, well, people were mad when she was lying and now she's being honest, and people are mad. Make it make sense. But I'll explain a little more on what I've been seeing people say about the reviews and how they've been justifying their stance here. It seems like people are the most upset about two things. The fact that if she was getting paid by these brands, then the things that she would be saying are probably going to be very different. And also people are upset with her for judging one of the brands that's advertised as a natural makeup brand as if it's supposed to perform full glam potential, which obviously if you're going into it wanting a product that is going to give you a full glam result and it is advertised as natural, you're just not gonna really get there. And so that was a big part of why people were so upset at what she had to say, especially about one brand in particular.
This is a full face of makeup I never fucking heard of. Literally, I don't know what any of this is. Majority of these brands, products, I didn't even know they existed. These are from Wayne Goss. I know who Wayne Goss is, but I haven't really tried the brand. Oh, okay, I got this bronzer highlighter duo. That looks ghostly. If you're very, very pale, like the color of literal paper, there you go. But that is not gonna work for me. But thankfully, I also got this bronzer from Kajir Weiss.
This video was multiple parts, and so as she continued her makeup, she didn't really continue loving anything, really.
I'm doing a full face of makeup I never heard of. And so far, not so good. It's not terrible, okay? Okay, I'm just not in love with anything I've tried yet. I'm very picky with concealer, so we shall see. My skin needs all the help it can get right now. Please and thank you. Guys, I really feel like my makeup looks like shit, and it's very upsetting. I'm gonna add a second layer because it gave me a light coverage and I wanna see if I can build. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna try the Wayne Goss loose powder. Now this first ingredient in this is mica, which is shimmer, and then it's made with rice starch. It's okay, I think the way I'd prefer to use this is take a little bit of Airbrush Flawless Set and then bake loosely with this on top to really brighten it up. It's okay, I wouldn't use it by itself. My makeup right now is literally a tragedy. Oh my god. These look really pretty and I think they can save me, okay? Like, I'm fully aware that my makeup is not savable at this point, okay? But I think the blush is pretty. Please give me something with this highlighter. Give me something. Oh, it's really not giving me anything. It's really not giving. It's not. This video might as well be a full face of makeup I hate at this point. Let's move on to the lip. I'm just lining the lips first with a Kylie lip pencil. The shade is Gracious. Oh my god. Oh my god. This formula is horrible. Look at this. It feels thick. It feels like paint. It smells like paint. What is happening? I like how pigmented it is, but I hate the way this feels on my lips. Holy shit. I'm so mad. I am so mad right now, bro.
Now, like I said, a lot of what people have been saying and were upset with Michaela about is what she said about Wayne Goss's products, because they're advertised to give a natural looking finish, and that's obviously not what Michaela is looking for when she is doing her everyday glam. And people were just upset that she was judging it based on her makeup preferences instead of for what it was made for.
One of those brands that she was on was Wayne Goss, and if you have been in the makeup game for a minute, you know Wayne Goss is an OG. Please tell me why this girl was dogging the shit out of Wayne Goss's makeup, saying it wasn't bright enough, all this stuff, and the bronzer wasn't dark enough, or the contour wasn't dark enough, when his products claim to give you a natural, healthy, natural looking finish. She is a glam girly, obviously. Why would you use products with a natural looking finish? Like, of course, the highlighter is not going to be, you're not going to look like a glazed donut. That's the point of it. Like, you're not going to. It's very soft. It's very subtle.
I do think what she said about the products were definitely dramatic and probably for the video's purpose, and I think that people can call out the fact that she didn't research the products and judge them based off of her intended uses for them instead of what they were made for. Because if something is meant to look natural, let's not knock it because you love a full glam look. But the thing is, I think that people judging her harshness would not say the same thing about someone like Jeffree Star. I'm not a Jeffree Star fan, but I have been on the internet long enough to know that the one thing people like about Jeffree Star is that he will absolutely rip into a product if he does not like it. He is going to be nasty. He's going to be cruel. He is going to roast this brand or product if he does not like it. And usually all of his comments are going to say that they love the fact that he is so honest about his reviews. So I don't really think that we can sit here and say, oh my gosh, I didn't like the way that Mikayla was so mean to, these brands. She should have been nicer, or she should have put it this way. I think it's good Mikayla wanted to be so honest about her opinions and thoughts of these products, but consistency is also key. And that's the other aspect of this whole thing, is that had these brands slipped her some bans, I feel like her opinions would totally change. And that's a huge problem when it comes to her and her reviews. And she's the one who has literally exposed herself for lying, because it's happened time and time again where she said she loved a product. Literally, she did a video one time talking about makeup that she would wear to the Met Gala, a huge event where you most definitely want to wear the best of the best makeup.
This is how I would do my makeup for the Met Gala. And it's time for the eyes. I am going to do a reverse cat eye. So I'm starting with the Pillow Talk pencil liner right underneath and creating a wing. For the lashes, I'm using the Pillow Talk push-up lashes in the beautiful Dream Pop color. I love how it pairs with the eyeshadow. And then, of course, we're using the Pillow Talk lip liner and lipstick.
And of course, in the bottom of the description of this video, you can see hashtag Charlotte Tilbury ad. But she never said that on camera. She never really made that clear. You gotta, see more in the description to know that this is an ad. But also, a few months later, she posted a video where she's talking about getting ready with makeup that she hates, and she used this mascara that she said that she loved, except now she's talking about it negatively.
Welcome to the fourth and final part of a full face of makeup I hate. I actually really like this mascara, but it bleeds like a bitch. Your under eye's raccoon at the end of the day, which sucks. And the wand can be a little tough to work with. It used to be one of my favorites, but I've found better.
Like, what? This just looks so bad, and I don't know how she doesn't see that this looks so bad when you say that you like something when it's an ad, and then when it's no longer an ad, you don't like it. It's like people aren't going to trust your reviews, your initial reviews of something that you're talking about. One, because you're not really making it very clear that it is a sponsored video. You gotta really dig to find out whether or not her video is sponsored. But when she says she likes something, it might not actually be worth the money. She really is just out here exposing herself. And I think in the beginning, a lot of people were saying, well, you can change your mind after you used a product for a couple of times. But for this to happen multiple times where she has said that she loved something when it was an ad, and then later on she's saying she doesn't like it anymore, it's just very interesting. And it's not like in these sponsored videos she's doing a get ready with me first impressions of products I've never tried before, and she's initially saying that she likes them. In these videos, she's making it seem like she's been using these products, she knows these products like the back of her hand, and she loves them. She would even wear them to the Met Gala, you know what I mean? So that's also the thing about it. If she was doing videos where it was first impressions and then later on she changed her mind, okay, but that's not what's going on here. She did end up turning the comments off from the videos that she posted where she reviewed these brands, but people still were getting their opinions out there on TikTok, mostly because the sound from that video was going viral on TikTok. And in the replies to some TikToks talking about the situation, people wrote, I think these are brands that didn't want to pay her. But if that brand deal comes around, it'd be a completely different video, LOL. Just wait till they ask her to do a sponsored video. She'll somehow love them. For this to be her reputation as someone who isn't to be trusted with reviews, it's just something that she should want to change. I mean, I don't even know how she can be redeemed at this point, since so many times now she's been called unreliable. But I guess we'll just have to see how things continue for her. I mean, I just feel like, she should want to change with the way that every time she works with a brand, the entire comment section of that brand she's collabing with always has something negative to say or is talking about how she's not trustworthy and all of this stuff. But I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this and the fact that Mikayla keeps getting called out. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.